Hey world, so I decided to try something a bit different today, just to try it out. Actually, mostly because I've been working on typing like 10 pages today and I'm kind of done with typing. So, I thought I'd see what would happen if I did a weblog on here. Same format though. Actually, I have my Tumblr open to the left so I can see what my normal format is. Except I closed it accidentally. Okay, here we go. I'm brilliant again. Anyways, so books are still the same. I have not changed them yet. I'm still plugging through them, but I should be done with them soon because I do have to return 2 of them to the library this week. So there should be change to the 4 loves and elementary concepts in mathematics. Or I might recheck them out, depending on if I can finish them. Tidbit of the day. So tidbit comes from, you get to see it now, the 3,000 years of educational wisdom. Got to read some Plato and Aristotle. Anyone a fan of Allegory of the Cave? Yeah, I thought so. Big fans out there. Anyways, I like it. So I thought I'd share with you a quote that says, "Best is the man who can himself advise. He too is good who hearkens to the wise. But who himself, being witless, will not heed another's wisdom, is worthless indeed." So, I think that's sort of self-explanatory, but, I thought it was cool because it's sort of what I'm doing here. I'm trying to improve myself. I mean, in my own way, I listen to my own advice, I guess, but, not only that, but I, am seeking wisdom from people like Plato and Aristotle. So, yes, and today's wisdom was to take in other people's wisdom and to see things where the real light is coming from, not just shadows on the wall. So, there you go. Thoughts from classes. Today we had violence class. I only started in showing with my cartoons, which I may or may not post, but apparently I have to be prepared to do more on Monday, and I'm actually supposed to lead more of a discussion than I did. I mean, I was expecting to. I led more of a discussion today, acted more of a teacher role than I expected, which was interesting. And then, so today we talked about how to raise a screwed up child, and most people agreed with me that my steps thus far, all 3 of them that I've done, were good. Or bad, depending on your opinion. Anyways, and then, okay, this is an uncomfortable seat. I'm going to change it. 1 second. Hello again. Okay, so, and then I had math. Again, counting systems, numeration systems. We had a worksheet. And health class, that's health elementary ed. You know what I really dislike? Is when I really don't put my effort into a work and then the teacher comments on it like, "Wow, I really liked your work. I can tell you put a lot of effort into it." And then I'm like, darn it, no I didn't. I wrote that an hour before class. That's what happened today. He wants to use my essay as a future example in future semesters. It was a really bad essay. I wrote it in 30 minutes. I feel really bad. Anyways, I let him use it. I didn't tell him that Anyways, so that's another thoughts from classes. So what do you think? Do you think that's okay to have them think false expectations? I don't know. Anyways, no new word today because I didn't feel like searching through what I read today to find if I learned any new words. Yeah. Anyways. And guitar, I have nothing impressive to show on the guitar today. Not confident enough video-wise. Though I did restring my first guitar today. The guy I'm teaching, he told his grandma that he was learning to play guitar from me. And she's like, "Oh, well, hold on a second," goes back and pulls out this really old guitar and gives it to him, which is great because now he doesn't have to learn off mine, which means he doesn't get any practice, but also means that it's a really old guitar, and I had to tune it, and it was so out of tune. I mean, the E string was a C. It was really bad, and of course the high E broke because it hadn't been tuned in a really long time. And it doesn't hold its tune for more than 2 seconds, but we're going to get new strings tomorrow, so that's good. I'm going to restring it again. I just restrung the one that broke. Anyways, so yes, that's my adventures with guitar. I got to restring and tune an old guitar. A Stella. It's blue. It's beautiful. So yes, oh, and Bible. So I've been working through Matthew. I'm up to verse 24, kind of. I need to work on tonight's, but I figured I would prove to you that I do in fact know it. But I'm just going to quote for you the part that I'm most proud of, which is the genealogy of Jesus Christ. Because we're already at 6 minutes. That's really long. Anyways, so I'll go quickly. Matthew 1, verses 1 through 16, I think. A record of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, son of David, son of Abraham. Abraham, the father of Isaac. Isaac, the father of Jacob. Jacob, the father of Judah and all of his brothers. Judah, the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez, the father of Hezron. Hezron, the father of Ram. Ram, the father of Amminadab. Amminadab, the father of Naasson. Naasson, the father of Salmon. Salmon, the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz, the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Did I say Obed? I hope so. Obed, the father of Jesse. And Jesse was the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. Solomon, the father of Rehoboam. Rehoboam, the father of Abijah. Abijah, the father of Asa. Oh golly, this is getting harder. Okay, Asa, the father of Jehoram. Jehoram, the father... No, Asa was the father of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat was the father of Jehoram. What am I thinking? Jehoram was the father of Uzziah. Uzziah was the father of Jethram. Jethram was the father of Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Hezekiah. Hezekiah was the father of Manasseh. Manasseh was the father of Amon. Amon was the father of Josiah. Josiah was the father of Jeconiah at the time of the exile to Babylon. After the exile to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Shealtiel. Shealtiel was the father of Zerubbabel. I can't pronounce these end names. Anyways, Zerubbabel was the father of Elihud. Elihud was the father of Eliakim. I think it was Eliakim. It was an E name. Eliakim was the father of Azor. Azor was the father of Zadok. Zadok was the father of Achim. Achim was the father of Elihud. Elihud was the father of Eleazar. I think I'm getting this. Eleazar was the father of Matan. Matan was the father of Jacob. And Jacob was the father of Joseph, who was the husband of Mary, who gave birth to Jesus, who is called the Christ. Booyah. There you go. You now know the genealogy of Jesus Christ. I hope I got it right. I'm pretty sure I did. I've been quoting it for the last week. Or so. Anyways. So there you go. That's me signing out.